again, everybody, and welcome to winter. We got an early snowfall here in Chatham. Wasn't expecting this today. That wasn't on my bucket. Well, they were predicting it for the GTA, but was not expecting it here. Anyways, I figured it's a great time to do a houseplant update. Haven't done that in a while. Got some things going on. The San Francisco plants doing really well as they have been. I'm thinking of uppotting them to bigger pots or combining them into one pot, like one of these black pots, to make it a statement plant. Thinking of doing the same thing to the anthuriums, which are also doing really well, but I have two of them, one there and one there. These ones have already been potted up to the larger pots, but I'm thinking of combining them back together and making them a statement piece. If you remember from what I had mentioned before, these plants came as, when they were baby plants, as multiple plants in one pot, and I separated them so that I get more plants in the area. But now that they're bigger and I kind of need more room for a couple more plants, especially in this area that is getting really full. Although in truth, I do have another area that I will be putting plants. I just haven't had that set up yet. So if it gets too annoying for me, these guys are going to be potted up into one pot so I can have more room. Or as soon as I can get that other area ready, this will free up some space, because I plan on moving some of the Monstera, if not all of it, and the orchard. So the olive trees, mango trees, and stuff like that into that other space. And that's another video. Spider plants, I trimmed off a bunch of the pops. They're propagating in the shop, but they're doing well. These ones I might have to pot up into bigger pots, because I can see the roots like crazy on there, and the pot feels kind of dense, but in general they're doing good. Of course they put up more pops already. The keen-eyed people will notice that I actually have more pepper plants going on here. This is the cayenne pepper, and it's putting out more peppers all over the place. So there's probably like 6 of them on here. This is the second time that's done that. So apparently, as long as you keep pepper plants happy and in a condition that they will grow, they'll continue to put out peppers. They will bloom, as you can see there, and continue to put out peppers. What I have here are sweet peppers, and you can see them there and there. These are the small sweet peppers. You'll see a bunch of them in a bag, red and orange. That's what those ones are. Don't know the exact variety, because I actually got these seeds from the store, from the small peppers that I bought from the store, and I just germinated them. So they're doing well. These are another 2 peppers. This one back here actually is jalapeno, and this is another cayenne pepper. So, and I actually have 2 more plants out in the workshop. Haven't decided if I am going to bring them in or where I'm going to put them. So we'll see. This is lemongrass. This was supposed to go out in the back herb garden that I was supposed to do this year, and I never got a chance to. And I didn't want to throw out the plant, so I brought it inside. I kind of mentioned in other videos too that I germinated pomegranate seeds, and that's what this is. So I have 4 plants. I brought 2 inside. I wanted to see how they will do. Once again, don't know the variety, because I just bought the pomegranate in the store and germinated the seeds once again. So I don't know if it's the tree variety or the bush variety, but that's one. And the second one is right there. So they're surviving. They seem to be doing well. This is the avocado. This is the reed avocado. I had to trim a lot of the leaves off the bottom because they were turning brown like that. At this point, I think it's just the natural progression of the plant, because the leaves up top, they're all coming out healthy. So I'm assuming those are just lower leaves that had to be trimmed off. I'm starting to notice the other avocado, the Hass avocado, is doing the same thing. So a lot of healthy growth up top, but the lower leaves are turning like a brownish color. And these are older leaves, so I'll probably be trimming that up as well. I'm hoping it's just the natural progression of the plant and not something else, but we'll see. Be nice if I can get them to become bigger and to go into bigger pots. Money tree is just, it's loving its existence. This was such a small little plant before. Just to give you an idea of the size of the leaves there. It's doing well in its little pot down there. ZZ plant. I did a quick video before, but just to show you again, this whole sprig is new. So propagating by dividing seems to be the way to go with this plant. And it seems to be doing really, really well. I'm quite impressed with it. This is the other one. This is the new stem from that. This one's a bit behind the other one in growth rate, but it's still producing, so quite happy with that. The olive tree, the money tree is actually taking over the olive tree, which is kind of funny. But it's putting out long branches. It's also putting out secondary branches there as well. I want to read up about it a bit more, because I don't know if there's something that you have to do to force it to bloom. That could be a couple years off, but who knows? This is all new to me anyways. The Jamaican apple tree doing well. The Alfonso mango is climbing like a Dickens. So it's getting really, really tall and still putting out new branches. So, and you can see the size of those leaves. It's really happy and doing well. The other plant that is new to the family is this zebra plant. They call it a zebra plant. I thought it was so unique, the flowers on it. And the variegation is really nice. The only thing I'm kind of concerned with it is I don't think it can do the 1 week rotation. As I've mentioned before, all my plants, I only water once a week, and they seem to be happy with that. That one in particular might not like it. It apparently, from what I've read, it likes to have its soil moist but not wet, so I might have to do a 2-week water rotation on that one plant. We'll see what happens. I've never had it before, so we'll see what happens. This is the other croton. If I can push this spider plant out of the way. It's not doing that well over the last, let's say, 3-4 weeks. The leaves have been turning, like drying out and turning brown. I am thinking that there's something going on with the roots. Just for reference, this is the other one, and there's a third one that I have in the great room, and this one is doing well. I think I'm going to try to repot it and give it some new soil, see what's going on. When I was checking out the roots the other day, I didn't see a whole bunch of them, which is concerning to me. So something's going on with the roots. I don't know. It is not on a different water schedule than anything else, so I don't know why it's decided that it's wants to not grow anymore. Just for reference, see with this one, I can see roots all around the bottom or around the pot, which is what you want to see. and I'm not seeing that on this one over here. Once again, that's another great reason to use transparent nursery pots, because at least you can see what's going on with the roots. So we might lose one, but we'll see what happens. Let me move this out of the way. This is the canna plant. In my last update, you probably saw it up to about here and it was blooming. Well, over those months, it went all the way up to the ceiling. You might even see a little mark there. That was caused by the plant resting on the ceiling. So it got to 8 feet tall. Crazy. So I did chop it down in several spots, and every stake that I chopped, it didn't grow anymore from that stake. So that's how I guess you kind of keep it in line if you're growing it indoors. But not to worry, because in that same amount of time, there's been 1, 2, 3. Can I get that? Yes, 3 or 4 sprouts that have come up. So this will continue to grow. And I also up-potted it from the pot that it was in. It was in a small black pot, and then I have this nice blue one that I put it in, so I gave it more room. And the beige pot that you might have seen in the other video that it was sitting in, which is actually larger than that, I potted up several more bulbs or tubers that I have from them. So once again, like this plant, if you're looking for something tropical indoors, it's ridiculously easy to grow. The bulbs, if you can get them through like other plant people or whatever, they're ridiculously cheap. They're hardy. They don't take a hard frost, but you lift them and just put them in a plastic bin and keep them protected in your garage or whatever, and they will just go on and on. I'm surprised more people don't have this as an indoor houseplant. I think it's just people's mindset, especially in this area. They thought I was crazy when I was told them that I'm planting this indoors, but it gives a real tropical feel, and it's a nice plant. The Monstera is doing its thing. This is the newest leaf. Once again, for size reference, it's massive. That's like 18 inches, and it has now double fenestrations. So it's maturing up really well. Just to give reference, this one is what you have when it's not as mature. And you see there's no double fenestrations on there. But when you get double and triple fenestrations, the plant is like really happy and doing well. And just to give you an example, these are the aerial roots. The last video I did of the Monstera, I didn't really show the aerial roots, but they came out like crazy. This guy is being stubborn, like I mentioned before. It's turned away from the stake that I put it there that I wanted it to attach to. So I haven't decided what I was going to do with that. Might do a moss pole with these guys, even though they say they don't need a moss pole, but I'm thinking maybe I try it. And these stakes have been in there for about a year now. I want to say about a year now. And it's only now that it's attaching to the stake. I really didn't see a benefit of having it on the plant before. And other than giving it a vertical support, I guess that's where it needs. Well, not guess. I know Monsteras like vertical support, but to me, the stakes seem to take forever for the plant to attach to. I'm thinking the moss pole with the sphagnum moss in the pole and the aerial roots coming out, it will attach to that much quicker than the stakes. So I'm thinking of doing that with these. And these ones over here, I still haven't decided what I'm doing. Potting them up or doing something else with it. This is also the bromeliad. Kind of surprised that this one is still alive, because usually after it flowers and dies, the mother plant dies off, and after it gives out a pup. And this is the pup from how long ago, so doing well. But I also notice it's pushing up another pop. So she does not want to go yet. So I'm just going to keep on taking care of it until she decides that she's had enough. But yeah, kind of happy that it's getting more than one plant from it. That is basically it for the update. I hope everyone has a great weekend and stay warm out there.